Welcome to the Marketing Matters podcast. Here we talk about marketing strategy, technology, digital marketing strategy, and everything in between. I'm your host, Stephen Atema.
I'm Atema Victoria.
Let's get into the discussion for the day. You're welcome. So, last time that we had a discussion about building a career in marketing, we had mentioned about certain tools that a digital marketer would need to have. And like we said in that video, and if you have not watched that video, we would urge you to watch the video. I think you can find it in our queue, or you can find it on top of this screen. You can click on it and add it to your queue. Part of what we discussed in that conversation was that for you to become a digital marketer, you would need to acquaint yourself with the digital marketing tools. And digital marketing tools are also quite a number, because different digital marketers work on different areas. You can be on the creative design bit, you can be on the content bit, you can be on the people who are doing the actual ads. We call it programmatic advertising. You can even be just the people who are helping in the strategy, and you can be the people who are doing the reporting. So depending on where you sit in the marketing ecosystem, a different tool will be required to do a different function. So we wanted to start, or we are starting today with one of the most, let's call it the foundational bit of becoming a digital marketer, and that's to become a social media marketer. So becoming a social media marketer would require you to do several things, including content creation. Sometimes if the company is small, you would need to do the creative bit. You'd also be required to come up with the content. You'd also be required to come up with the advertising or the marketing strategy. So it's a role or a function that, depending on the size of the organization, can encompass other things. But even then, there are some basic tools that you as a social media marketer needs to have or to be acquainted with for you to do your job well. And if you don't know what a social media marketer does, is a person who helps the organization or the business or their own business to grow, whether organically or through advertising on the social media platforms. And social media platforms here includes X, Instagram, Facebook, even WhatsApp, TikTok, as well as on YouTube. So any person who is able to help their organization or themselves grow digitally in these specific platforms is a social media marketer. Now we have several tools, and we'll talk about them shortly. But I also want to hear Vicky's thoughts about how you can then start getting acquainted with the social media marketing tools, and then then you can also give us some insights about the major tools that any person who is in this space would want to know. Vicky?
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Steve. And yeah, this is a very crucial topic, especially when you want to be a social media marketer, or even just working in the digital space, or even if you're just a strategist, you need to understand these tools, because being a strategist, you need to know how these tools work, at least have an idea, because it will help you to be efficient in your work. Now, there are so many tools that are on the online space. There are so many different tools that you can use for different fields in the digital marketing space. But for today, I think we'll majorly focus on the free tools, and tools that are easy to use, and tools that are common, and even for you to get access on the know-how or how to learn about them. You can easily get that information even on YouTube on how to use these tools. So we are going to majorly focus on the tools that are easily accessible or available, and you can easily learn them with less strain, and even probably at the comfort of your phone if you don't have a laptop, because currently most people are using their phone to do almost everything. So at least tools that you can easily use when you're using your phone is the best tools that will help you to remain consistent in your work. So from my end, I think I'll categorize the tools into 5. The first one I'll call the editing tools. The graphics, if you're in the graphics field, you're dealing with graphic design, you're a content creator, and you want to create photos, you want to create carousels. Carousels are different, more than one photo, giving a story or explaining something. If you want to do that, if you want to just edit a short template or a short video, then the best tool that you can use here is the Canva. Canva is a tool that allows you to edit or edit videos, edit photos, edit carousel in the simplest way possible. Now, if you're a social media marketer, then Canva allows you even to be able to, if you're creating a profile photo, if you're creating a banner photo, you can be able to use all those, you can be able to get all those photos via the Canva. So Canva is a very good tool, very efficient. It has a free mode where you can do all this. But if you want to use it at an advanced stage where you can be able to edit the background, if you want to add AI features in it, then you can use the paid version. But with the free tool, you're still able to get the job done. So if you're a graphic designer, you're dealing with logos, it allows you to it even has different templates. The different templates allows you to be able to edit. You have an idea, first of all, of what the social media content that you want to use, what you're going to say. It will give you an idea. And then you're able to change the font, the color to fit your brand. You're able to include the logo and the images that will fit your brand. So that is one of the tools that I will explain that is very important. That is a must know because it's the easiest tool that you can use in editing photos for your social media. The second one I would mention is the research. Like if you want to do any research, let's say you want to research which content you're going to use on your, because sometimes you can lose, you can start with so much energy, and then you reach a point you have no idea what to put on the social media place, which content to put on the social media space. Then you can use these tools to allow you to get different ideas. The first one is the Google Trends. Google Trends allows you to search for current events in the Google space. Like what are people searching for? Which topics are people looking for in the online space? It allows you to be able to get content that will allow you to either easily get viral or to reach audience, more audience or more engagement, because people are looking for that specific topic. You get, like for right now, if you're talking about, let's say the finance bill, and you want to do social media content, then if your content is aligned with that, you are likely to get more engagement because people are searching topics related to that. So Google Trends allows you to be able to get the right keywords to use, the right titles to use, what topics are people focused for at that particular moment. So Google Trends is one of the research tools. Another one is ChatGPT. It also gives you an idea of different topics, different content ideas that you can use for your social media. So if you're looking for research or you're looking for information that content ideas, then ChatGPT is the best that you can use currently. And it's an easy tool again that you can just go to ChatGPT. You can either download it or you can go to your browser and then you just type what you're looking for. Are you looking for content, maybe posts about the products that you're selling? Do you want to give educative information about this topic? So that will really guide you on the content. It allows you to remain consistent and also be creative at the same time. You don't only take the content there and just copy paste. You have to modify now to fit your particular brand or business. The other tool that I would recommend are the video editing tools. That is the best or the easiest video editing tool is CapCut. CapCut is a tool that allows you to edit at the comfort of your phone. It has all the features that will make your job get done. You have the pro version, but the free version again is still an easy tool that you can use to edit your videos. You can edit videos that you use on your TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. The short videos, you can easily edit them on CapCut. It allows you to be able to automatically transcribe what you auto-generate the captions of what you are speaking about. So that is a very easy tool to use. You can be able to add in more features. You can even be able to remove the background if you want. Maybe you're in a space where the background is not clear. You can actually do all the editing options, video editing options in CapCut. So that is a tool that I would recommend you to also go and check out. It's an easy to use tool. The video tutorials are on YouTube. There are so many video tutorials. If you just want to learn about something, you just go to YouTube. Now, the other tool that I will talk about is the communication tools. Of course, anytime you are you're dealing with social media as a business, you're not only you don't only want to get engagement. At the end of the day, you want to get conversions, you want to get sales. So the best way to get sales is when you're able to drive people away from the social media platform, where you're able to get either their contact, either it's the email address or the phone number. So your focus should not be leaving people on the platform. As much as when you leave people on the platform, you're able to grow your following and your engagement, you still need to be able to do some follow-ups of the different people who have engaged with you. That will help in future conversions. It will help in retargeting those people. It will help you to be able to make more money with the same customers or the same potential customers that were contacted you on the social media platform. So the tools that you would reconsider are the email tools like the MailLater or the MailChimp. This is a tool that automates the different emails that you share on to your clients. Or if you're contacting them via WhatsApp, then you need an SMS platform, because with an SMS platform, you're able to automate the messages. If you're using your WhatsApp, then doing following up your potential customers on WhatsApp sometimes can be hectic. Even on message, sometimes it can be hectic. But when you have an SMS tool, it allows you to automate. It even allows you to schedule the different communication that you share with your customers, keeping them engaged, reminding them of the different products that you have, increasing your chances of making more sales. Now, the last tool that I will want to talk about is the scheduling tools. Now, we have the paid versions. Let me first explain the paid versions. Now, we have the paid versions. These are tools that allows you to be able to schedule your posts or the content that you create on your social media platform for future. Like maybe you are a business owner, you don't have enough time to be able to every day wake up, every few hours, go to your phone or your laptop to share content. Then you will need a tool that you're able to just batch all the content that you have created, and then now you schedule them to the date where you want them to be posted. Now, for the paid version, we have very many. We have the Zoho, we have Hotsuite, Later, Sprout. There are so many tools that you can use to schedule. However, there are some social media platforms like Twitter, Meta, that is Facebook and Instagram. LinkedIn doesn't have that version. TikTok doesn't have, but YouTube, they have their own inbuilt scheduling tools. Like they have their own inbuilt scheduling options where you can schedule your content for future. That is very important for any business owner, because it is very easy for you to, if you're a creative, then you understand that it's very easy for you to create content in bulk when you're seated in one sitting. Like, for example, if you decide on Monday is the day when I'll be creating content, and you sit down, you create that content, it's very easy for you to be creative at that point, because you'll have so many ideas, and then you put them in one book or one page, and then now you're able to post them, but now schedule them on different days or different hours of the day. So different scheduling tools allows you to be able to be effective on the different platforms. Now, for example, for Facebook, we have the Business Suite. Business Suite allows you to post your content either on if you're doing reels, or you're doing posts, or you're doing stories, you're able to schedule those posts. And also, the good thing when you have an existing tool in the specific social media platform, it's very good because now it comes with also its analytics tool. Now, like for example, if I'm to use just an example of Facebook, if you have the Business Suite, any content that you place on that platform, either if you post it directly on Facebook or Instagram, or you post it directly on Business Suite, you're able to still go back and check how many people engaged with your platform? Did you get any comments? You're able to respond to those comments directly on the business suite. It even allows you to check the different metrics. Am I able to get how many clicks did I get? How many followers did I get? What it helps you know how your pages are doing, how to be able to improve them, and therefore makes you be productive and also increase your organic and paid reach. It allows you to be able to advertise if you want, and you're able to make more sales in the process. So those are the tools that I would recommend, especially if you're a starter or you're in the middle age, you're not a very big company, you're in the small middle business. It's very efficient, and they're easy to use, and you'll be able to generate more income in the process. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's a very detailed. I want to call it presentation. That's a very detailed. Like it's very detailed and also very broad to allow anybody in the different spaces to engage in this space, either as an existing employee, a person in the digital space, but also as a person starting. Do you want, Ricky, for purposes of easy recollection, do you want to list all those tools that you've given with what they would do? Like something like if I want to do scheduling, I can use Business Suite, or I can use Sprout Social or Hootsuite. And then if somebody wants to do creatives, I can do Canva or CapCut. If somebody wants to do media monitoring, I can do this. Do you want to summarize that before even I can share my suggested tools?
Yeah, maybe I can just mention if you want to do scheduling, you can, for the paid version, you can use Hotsuite, Zoho, Sprout. If it's the free version, then you go to the inbuilt like Business Suite in Meta. I think we have the Twitter Decks and in Twitter. If you want for editing tools, we have Canva for the photos and Carousel, and then we have CapCut for the videos. If you want to do research, we have Google Trends, and we have we have Google Trends, and we have ChatGPT. And then communication tools, we have MailChimp, MailLater for emails, and then we have SMS, which depends with the location of your where are you located, in which country are you in, because different companies offer the SMS packages.
Yeah, sure. And just to add on the mailing platform, MailChimp is a paid one, but you can also use an open source one called Mautic. Mautic would allow you to schedule. It's not as easily usable as you could find MailChimp, but anybody who does not have enough resources can use the free version of not the free version, the open source version called Mautic. Yeah, those are very interesting tools, Vicky, and you've covered most of what even I had thought about on my end. But I also have some additional ones, in the sense that for anybody who is also interested in looking at those tools, I would look at it again to help easily understand these tools. You look at it based on the function you want to achieve with these tools. So if anybody is looking at scheduling, or trying to create posts, or trying to also even get analytics, on top of the Hootsuite and on top of the Sprout Social, which is one of the biggest platforms, there's also other ones that are coming up every day. There's another one called Metrocool. There's another one called Buffer. This allows you to schedule your posts, get analytics, and even do client management by receiving inbox queries. But they also have some limitations. But if you are a small business, or if you are just doing it for yourself, you can try Metrocool and Buffer. But of course, what I've experienced dealing with these platforms is you pay something. There is always a cost associated to you get what you pay for. So for my personal experience, the best platform I've used is Sprout Social, followed by Hootsuite, and then Metrocool, but it has limitations. You can't upload. There is a maximum number of platforms you can link. The interface is not as pleasant in my view. Of course, this is subjective. And also there is also several limitations on the messages or the client relationship management that you can do. So always appreciate that when even you are getting the free tools, you always have to compromise on something. It can be a tool that only allows you to schedule. You can't receive inboxes. It can be a tool that only allows you to schedule and receive inboxes, but you can't do analytics. So there's always something that you give when you are going for a free tool. But if you are able to afford a tool, I would encourage you to use either Hootsuite or Sprout Social for your digital media management, especially to run an organization or to run a business. And also because those tools also allow you to partner. If you are the person in charge of digital marketing and you have an intern or a person who handles the creatives, they can have the links to upload them on those platforms. So it allows you to manage your digital marketing, if I could call it that, on those platforms. Then of course, like you said, dealing with the X suite as well as the Meta business suite allows you to then deal with the different platforms. But also, if you're looking at doing analytics, or if you're looking at doing reporting on the analytics or the performance of, maybe it's a website, or on the performance of the Google advertising, which is now something that happened maybe on your YouTube page, then you would want to also have some view of the Google Analytics platform. So it is something also worth considering. And there are several also, like we said, courses online about this understanding and using these tools. But don't feel overwhelmed or want to learn all these tools at once. Pick a tool that you will most likely interact with. If you are a person who is in charge of creating content, then acquaint yourself with ChatGPT, acquaint yourself with this social media management tool, and then get to the expert level understanding of these tools. Then now you can branch out and start now doing with the creatives like Canva and even we bash Adobe, but it's also one of the best tools for creatives. So again, listen to all these tools, but as a strategy, double down on what you know, and then of course branch out or get some understanding on this other platform. There's also another tool or other tools that allow you to do different things, like the person who is doing social media posts. So most of the times, you usually, if you're pushing a product, you usually provide a link to the website or provide a link to another article that is relevant to your post. Most people, based on the experience we have or I have, is that when you use also link shorteners, it also adds not only to the appeal of your post, but also clickability. Because the link shorteners, you can have link shorteners that you can also customize to say a specific message. But if you're using the free ones, they'll just shorten. And if you're using a tool like even Sprout Social can also help you shorten your links to just make it more presentable and easy, and increase the click-through rates. So if you might also consider Bitly. It's one of the biggest link shortener platforms. And then again, if now you want to grow more and more into now dealing with big corporations or dealing with entities, you might also want to understand or to get some knowledge about something we call customer relationship management tools. Now, these are tools that allow you to, when you are trying to to get to the customer, all the way from reaching them, outbound marketing, all the way into now managing them once they become a customer. So if you're doing sales and now you want to reach out to customers using these mailing tools and all these digital marketing tools, then now you have converted the customer. Now they're your customer. How do you manage them, or what different communications do you reach out to them with? And then when you are handling different services or different products, these are called client relationship management tools that allow you to manage your customer, especially if you are either selling multiple products or you have different levels that interact with the customer. And some of the best, or the known, Vicky has mentioned one of them, is called Zoho CRM. You can also acquaint yourself with HubSpot. It's also a very major platform. And also, I think if we didn't talk about it, HubSpot was also one of the platforms that is rumored to be in the process of being acquired by Google. So you can imagine Google, if it's able to acquire, of course, there'll be a lot of regulatory scrutiny on that deal. But if Google is able to acquire HubSpot, then they would have a full suite of customer relationship management. Remember, Google has one of the biggest analytics tool called the Google Analytics. So if they combine it with HubSpot, then they'll be able to offer even better services to any social media or digital marketer. So you might want to have a look at that. Then we also have the Salesforce. Salesforce is major or is big in Europe and in US, but also some local companies with international affiliations are also starting to embrace the use of Salesforce. So also just acquaint yourself with that. We have Zendesk. We also have the one for Microsoft. I can't really remember the name, but it's not as big as Salesforce and HubSpot. So anybody who wants to start also their career in that. And the beauty of all these things, all these companies also have their own trainings that allow you to get some understanding or some knowledge about how you can use those tools and how you can leverage them for your company or for a business that you are interested in. But yeah, those are some of the tools that we mentioned. I'm sure somebody is anybody who was thinking about how do I use ChatGPT, you have been advised you can use it for scheduling. But then also as the AI space develops, you'll also see these tools. Canva is also implementing AI on some of its creatives. It's called Canva Magic Create or something.
Magic AI.
Sprout also, Magic AI. Then we also have Sprout. We also have Hootsuite. All of these platforms have embedded AI in their tools. So I would urge any social media marketer or any person who is building their career in digital marketing space, do not obsess yourselves with the AI itself, but try to understand how you can leverage AI to do your work. Because any business right now that is in the digital marketing space is embedding AI. So it's not like you shall have a special chat GPT for doing different things, but you shall have Zoho making it easy for you to do automated client relationship management, so that if somebody has a query, Zoho can generate an answer through its own platform and then address the client, or they can understand based on this query, this is the suggested product offering that we can give. So be good at a platform, and as time goes or as the AI systems develop, you will also be able to leverage yourself as a user of those platforms to use AI. But again, for now, anybody who is doing content, you might want to try and acquaint yourself with ChatGPT. So yeah, that's most of the tools that you would need. We shall also do another content or another video about different digital marketing tools. But before we end, maybe Vicky, you might want to you have any other parting shots or any other remarks about the social media management or social media marketing?
Yeah, okay. So I would say two things. Now that you have learned the different tools, just as we said last time, if you are in the social media space, the different social media platforms have different ways on how you would be able to interact with them. So we have just even learned that we have another social media platform that is coming from TikTok. So you as a social media marketer, especially if you're starting out, look at the different social media platforms. Which platform are you comfortable with? Which one would you want to start with? Now, for example, if you want to start with TikTok, then your mind already should be thinking of which tools do I need to have in place to allow me to be able to be efficient in TikTok. Maybe it's the CapCut. So I need, because I'm going to be creating videos, then I need to understand the CapCut. I need to understand how will I be able to edit the different videos. If I'm to use photos, how will I be able to make these photos appear as a slideshow or as a video that I can use on TikTok. So those are the kind of things that will help you know which tools to start with, and then how to understand the different analytics that you get on the TikTok platform. That is one. And then also, if you're dealing with a product that has less images, like you're not able to get images from maybe your office, or maybe you're in the finance sector, for example, or your kind of product or service is not physical, then you might need to consider the different tools that allows you to get free images on the online space, like Pixabay or Pixels. You can still be able to get free images there. Again, we have AI integrated there, which you can also be able to get AI generated content. They are not very good right now, but you can still be able to get
but
free
one of the
tools.
best one is DALL-E.
Pardon?
One of the best tools that currently is and it's also integrated on the ChatGPT is called DALL-E. DALE. So you might also
Yes.
want to acquaint yourself with that tool as an AI generator, especially if you don't want to pay for images.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, so that is majorly what I would state. At least understand what you want to do, and then know which tools that you would start integrating with. Then take time to learn, because when you learn, you'll be able to know, you'll be able to understand the different features that you can use to improve your creativity.
Yeah, thank you, Vicky, for that for those remarks. Remember what we said in our video when you're talking about building a career in marketing. You need to embrace something called lifelong learning. So whenever you listen or hear about something that is interesting to you and that can help you grow your skill set, it is always good to embrace an approach of learning and learning to understand or how to use these tools. Whether it can be whether you use videos on YouTube, or whether you go to TikTok, or whether you go even and read books about different skills that you can acquire, always strive to ensure lifelong learning. Well, that's all we had for you today, folks. My name is Stephen Atema.
Yeah, I'm Victoria Tema. Hope you learned something today, and see you next time.
Yeah, don't forget to share, subscribe, like, and comment on areas that you would want us to talk about in future. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.